Hello, Linda from Linda Active here, and little Yoda is in the studio. He's not too happy to be in here, he wants to scoot out, but I'm going to try and keep it in here for your viewing pleasure. Minnie's not in the studio today, she decided to nap inside. It's a really cold, rainy day, so I'm hoping the lighting is not going to be too bad in here. Guess what, Elle? It's your workout today. You wanted a workout specifically targeting knee fat area. So we're going to be doing that, and you wanted it in a non-quad dominant way, so not too many squats and any of those exercises that really build up the quads. So I'm going to try and keep it more back body focused today, and also some inner thigh. We're going to get started with a standing portion where we're going to do a bit of cardio sculpt because you wanted some low impact cardio in there. Then we're going to move on to some bar work, which I personally think is the best thing for that fatty area. So you'll need a chair for that. And then the last few runs will be on the mat, and we'll be using some light ankle weights. So if you want to go hardcore and put the ankle weights on right from the beginning, you definitely can, but I'm going to do it without. So 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. First exercise, come into a turnout position. Tummies are in, and we're just going to step back and step back. So coming into this beautiful turnout curtsy lunge, hinging forward from the waist with a flat back, or rather hinging forward from the hips. And I want you to sit right into it. So you're sitting into the heel of the front leg, which is activating the entire back body. You're also kind of sticking your hip out to the corner diagonal. So you should feel that all waking up. Outer glutes, outer thighs, hips, everything waking up. Now, Elle, you mentioned that you used to love doing the endurance series. So I'm going to put a few exercises in here that are reminiscent of that. So a few kicks and lunges, but keeping them forward leaning so that they're going to get into your glute area rather than your quads. Okay, we're going to stay on this side. We're going to do one knee up, touch down if you can, a kick, touch down if you can, and a circle knee. So it's a knee, stay on the same side. It's a kick, and it's a circle knee. Now, if you can't touch down and come this low, then just stay up higher. And if you needed to, you could even hold on with one hand. See how I'm not going as low now? Circle knee. This is definitely a balance challenge. Getting the core fired as well. May as well use as many muscle groups as possible. By the way, it's only a 20-minute workout today. So we're really gonna get going right from the beginning. Getting that heart rate up. Kick and around. Really use your core to help you to not fall over here. But if you wobble, that's okay. And guess what? We're doing that to the other side. So hold on with one hand. No shame in that. One knee, one kick. Sorry, I said it was 50-10, but it's actually 60-second intervals without any breaks because I thought I'd be meaner to you. But in that case, don't worry if you lose any reps. Just do the best you can. Big circle. So you should feel a nice stretch through your hip flexor when you're doing that circle, opening up through the inner thigh. We will be doing a lot of inner thigh work on the mat, so you want to make sure that's nice and warm. A knee, and a kick, and around. The next one is going to have a down dog in it. If you don't like doing down dog, then maybe put your hands on the chair when I touch down and around. So all we're going to do is come across, sweep the leg up, across, and tap. Now, if you want to come all the way into down dog, you will put more weight onto your hands and try and keep your heel on the ground. So your hands would have to come further forward. We're going to change sides, so come across to the other side, come forward and up. It's down, it's forward and up. And now if you want more of a down dog, then try, hello darling, to bring your arms further away from that leg. Okay, this is the last couple. And last one, and up. Okay, grab your chair. You don't need your weights yet. We're going to get started. Turn our position. I want your leg to be bent, and we're going to just lift the shape of the leg, 3/4 bend, up and down, up and down. So once you have it, I want your chest facing the chair, and your leg is lifting on an angle towards the back. Now what we're going to do is start really focusing on this front leg. That's the leg that's going to get a lot of work during these next 5 exercises, because this stabilization here is what's really going to get into every part of that leg, including the knee. So you want to make sure that you are leaning forward or hinging forward from the hips so that you are not going to get into the quad too much. Now, can you stay up? Can you straighten and bend the leg, keeping the other leg up? Up. So I'm slightly lifting this leg as I am plying through that leg. So keep your weight in the ball of the foot, and you will feel some quad here, but hopefully this hinging position will help a little bit with keeping it more in the back body. Squeeze. So here, this bend press, you should really feel that knee area. Come on, breathe. So holding this leg up is no easy feat for 60 seconds. Like little micro movements, big burn. Up and up, up and up. Okay, now flat foot, straight leg. You can kind of come more side on. We're going to come up, we're going to come down. We're going to come up, we're going to come down. Now, try and make it flow. So you're coming down flat foot and then coming all the way up on your tippy toe. Now the point here is to stretch behind this knee. Behind both knees, really. It's down, it's up, it's down, it's up, down and up. Really stretch. And really squeeze the quad as well. You're not going to build it by squeezing it. It's down, it's up, it's down, it's up on those tippy toes. Next, we're going to stay flat-footed. 3, 2, and 1. Bend that leg. We're going to stay flat-footed. I want you to poke your toe to the back wall, and I want you to come into a small plie. If you want to bend your chair, or turn your chair, sorry, and bend down even more, putting your hand on the seat of the chair, I want you to try and keep your chest to the floor and just do these tiny presses through this knee area. Keep your weight into the heel. It's like you're slightly sitting back. If this is too much with this leg that's on top, you can put the foot down. I just want you to be able to keep the weight in the heel. Stretching, stretching. Oh my goodness, are you feeling this yet? We've got one more exercise after this, then we're switching sides. Heart rate is high. Okay, so with this next one, we're going to turn the seat of the chair towards us. Don't worry if you lose reps. Both hands are on the seat of the chair. We're going to slightly come forward and then back, forward and back, forward and back. So you need to keep the weight in the heel, but try to really squeeze and flex every muscle in that leg. Now you can keep your other leg down further. Forward and back. Little Yoda is helping with pain relief here. They're moving around. Hello, darling. What's he doing? Exploring. So you're shifting forward and back over that leg, keeping the other one engaged. You should be feeling the inner side of that knee Oh my gosh, I hope you're feeling what I'm feeling. Forward and push back. Come on, 4 seconds, and then we're going to the other side. Okay, he's underneath the sofa now. Not sure why he decided to do that. So we're coming turn our position. One leg is behind and it's up. And it's up. So you want to make sure that once you have it, you're turning your chest more towards the floor. You're coming up and squeezing with that elevated leg, and you've got your weight in the heel of this supporting leg. Trying to keep everything front on. If you prefer to already have your hands down here, depending on how your chair is, you can definitely do that. So make sure you're really hinging forward, because that's what's going to keep the weight out of the quad, because Elle did not want a quad dominant workout here. 2, 1. Okay, we're coming up on our toe. We're going to come down and up, down and up, down and up. So this time we have got our weight in the toe. If this is too hard for you, I should have mentioned this on the other side, you can come down and up, down and up. But I really deliberately am trying to keep you in that burn zone where you're putting all that pressure and never releasing the pressure on that knee. Come on. Squeeze, squeeze. Breathing through it. Lots of calf work here as well. Yoda, lots of calf work. You wouldn't know about that. I don't know, have cats got calves? Nice job. Now we're going to poke the foot around to the back and sit into it. Sit into it even more. Sit into it even more. Keeping all of that weight in the heel. Breathing. Squeeze. Should be feeling both sides. So this leg here, I'm poking my toe towards the back wall. Come on, sit into it. Sit into it. Getting quiet because the pain is real. 9, 8. 3, 2, and 1. And extend the leg. And we're going to come forward and back. Forward and back. I have a feeling we missed an exercise. Not to worry. Hope you don't mind, Elle. I'm going to improvise. Somehow I missed an exercise and I have no idea what that exercise was. So we're going to try to keep it even by just doing 5 exercises that work the same area. Breathe. Forward and back. So for me, this is the hardest one. So remember, you can keep your leg lower. To be honest, I feel like it's harder to keep your leg lower in this situation here. So I'm just sliding back, keeping all that weight in the heel. Yoda, he is definitely a bit restless here. Okay, let's just come back up. And we're just going to come down and up, down and up. You can put your hand down on the chair, down and up, down and up. So apologies if this wasn't the exercise. I honestly have lost complete mind blank about what the exercise was, but we're still working the same area, so it's okay. Sometimes we carry shopping bags with one hand, work one hand more than the other, or one arm more than the other. So every now and then we can get exercises wrong and not be pedantic about it. Yoda, no. How did he learn that? Minnie does exactly the same thing. When she is being naughty and she wants to go out, she does this. I don't know what he's doing. He's trying to get on the shelf. 3, 2, 1. Okay, get your leg weights and just put them on really quickly. I know we're going to lose a few seconds, but don't worry about it too much. Now, the leg that was not just in front is the leg that we're going to work, and we're just coming into good old raises. But do you see how high my leg is starting? So I'm starting super high, turning my heel up to the ceiling, keeping my leg really straight. Now, in order to target this area, you need to squeeze the entire leg from all the way up here, up where the hip flexor is, inner thigh is, to your toe. Yodi, what are you doing? What a monkey. Little monkey. Keep that leg up, super stick straight behind the knee. If you can't keep it as high, but keep it straight, you want to go out, I know. We're not going out, and now I can't see the timer. Okay, now big circle around, staying up high, big circle around, staying high, really trying to get your heel up to the ceiling. Staying up high, squeeze your quad here as well. Squeezing is not going to build it. You're just tightening everything right now. Circle around and around. In 4 seconds, we're going to change it. 2, 1, now bend, press, press, press. It's a little flicker, it's a little bend, extend, keeping it turned out, honey, and really, really trying to straighten behind the knee. Yeah, what are you sniffing? What are you sniffing? You're whipping me with your tail. I already know this is going to be like the favorite video on the channel, because number 1, people don't get to see him that much, and number 2, he's being very active. Aren't you, honey? Okay, guess what? We're just coming down and all the way up. Down, all the way up, our knees touching together. Elle, you said you didn't want that other exercise where we have our top leg up and shooting this bottom one to meet it. So I'm keeping it simple for you, but I want a big range of motion. So like a rainbow, squeeze every part of this leg. Keep it straight and up. And up. So inner thigh exercises go all the way down, and as long as you keep that leg fully straight and turn the heel up and point the toe, it means you're squeezing the entire length of the leg. So this is your best bet for targeting the entire leg, really, the entire thigh area and knee area. Up and down in a low impact way as well, with a joint friendly way, I should say. And 1, we're going to the other side. Lay down and turn your heel up and start higher. Now make sure you're not slouching. Tummies are in. Start high and push that heel up to the ceiling. So it should be burning. We've done a lot of work for the entire thigh. All of those exercises where we put pressure on the supporting leg, they really would have compacted all of the bones and muscles in that area. So now, after it's already been tired out, we're doing these tiny micro movements to get even deeper into that area. So if you couple these sort of exercises with cardio to get rid of fat, that's your best bet. It's obviously going to be hard to tighten up all of the skin. Big circles. Doesn't really matter which direction, but just keep your legs super straight, heel up to the ceiling, big circle round. Staying up high. So it is a genetic thing often, having these areas of fat around the knee. So it can be a lot harder for some people than others to get rid of it, but you can definitely make it better, right? And building muscle in that area will support the fat and will make the shape of the leg look better. So you might not be able to get rid of all the fat, but you can definitely change the shape of the leg by building muscle in that area. And ankle weights are, sorry, I was supposed to bench press, let's bench press. Ankle weights are a great way of doing that in a joints-friendly way. And you can keep progressing and increasing your ankle weight. I'm gonna keep this bench press going for another few seconds before we do the rainbows. Oh no, he's attacking the bottom of my sofa. This sofa, because the sun shines in here, is already deteriorating underneath, even though it's not that old. 3, 2, and 1, and big rainbow all the way up, big rainbow all the way up. So there's areas that are a bit torn, like the felt stuff underneath is torn, and he has found it, and now he's fully attacking it. And there's also bits of string hanging down. I don't know what's going on down there, but obviously, being the little monkey that he is, he's loving this area. It's his new playpen. Maybe I shouldn't have trapped you in here after all, huh? Maybe not. Come on, up. Keep your legs straight. Really squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Up and up. We're nearly done. Now, I'm feeling like I ripped you off a little bit, Elle, because that one exercise, I forgot what it was, and the second one here, I didn't do the full amount. So because I feel like I ripped you off, I feel like I owe you a bonus, okay? So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put our feet up onto a surface if you can. And we wanna have our heels touching, our feet touching, and our legs in a kind of frog position. And we're gonna come up. We're gonna squeeze the underside of the glutes, push our hips up to the ceiling, slightly tuck your hips to ribs, push against your heels, keep those legs open, tuck and pulse up, tuck and pulse up, tuck and pulse up. So you are pushing the entire inner section of your thighs up to the ceiling by really pushing against the heels. You're activating the inner thighs even more. You're staying up there, slightly tucking the hips, and just pushing up to the ceiling. Tuck and push. You can do this whole thing on the mat. Just keep your legs in that diamond shape and push and tuck, push and tuck, push and tuck. Come on. Bonus time, Elle. This is extra time because of all my yabbering and missing timers and forgetting stuff. I owe you extra torture. Let's go for a few more and then we're going to make it worse, okay? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay up, knees together and out, knees together and out. Stay up, knees together and out. As high as you can, tuck your hips, knees together and out. Squeeze your inner thighs together and out. Squeeze in and out. Come on, this really hurts me. I'm really feeling my hamstrings because I'm digging my heels into the sofa. 6, 5, because I'm so nice. 4, but it's not over. 3, 2, 1. Everything together. Push everything together. Tuck your hips again. Your feet are together. Your knees are together. Your entire inner thighs are pushing together. Tuck up, tuck up. Tiny little lift and tuck. Come on. This should burn a lot. Lift and tuck. I promise we'll finish here. Lift and tuck. Ouch, ouch. Don't drop. Don't drop. 8, 7. Oh no. 6, 5. Yoda. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. What are you doing, bunny? Yeah, now you're stuck. Now you're stuck. Come on, let go. Look at this bunny. Look at this naughty bunny. He has been terrorizing my studio. This is the first time I let you in here, and now all of a sudden you're terrorizing the whole studio. What am I going to do with you? Huh? Can't leave you in here. Anyway, Elle, I hope you were entertained by the antics of the bunny. I'm going to have to let him out, so I'm going to have to say goodbye to you guys. Thank you so much for your suggestion. I hope this helped in some way. Let me know in the comments below if you feel it was a good way of targeting that area. And I'll definitely include some more exercises in future workouts for that area if you did find it effective. Thanks so much guys for watching, and I can't wait to do another viewer workout for you very soon. Bye for now. You little monkey. You want to go out? There you go. Go out in the rain. Because it's so exciting out there, isn't it? Oh, and of course, now I open the door and you don't want to go out. Of course. You little monk.